Well, my friend, I just finished my workout and I just wanted to go over some tools that I use for tissue work. I'm turning 45 this year, and one of the major aspects why I'm able to still lift heavy weights the way I do is tissue work and stretching. So I just want to give you guys an idea on the different tools that I use to get a little bit more insight and start to manipulate a little bit of your tissue, fascia and muscle. Generally speaking, we want to have a loose muscle, a relaxed muscle. Whenever the muscle is under tension, it will decrease in length, and with that it will put more stress on the joints. That's where the muscle gets tight, where we get fasciitis and other problems, knee pains, hip pains, and so on. One of the tissue machines that I use, I usually lay down and just do my hamstrings, calves, excellent, and then I can obviously manipulate here a little bit. So that's usually what I do at the beginning, especially when I do legs. Then I have other tools, just like a mat. These are very pointy. Not for everybody, but if I feel tight or something like that, I just lay down, move around gently. Different massage guns. These are more the cheaper ones. You get them for $50. It does work. The only thing is that they don't have the same travel and the same stalling power. These are certainly better. They're around $100, $150. My experience is the best right now is a Theragun, but they run between $500-$600, so it's a little more pricey because I usually have two of them to create resonance. Then I like to use flossing, so I wrap the joint up, wrap the muscle up, and then in the warm-up I go through it and go through range of motion. It helps with the fascia. It's basically the bags that are around the muscles, so if they get stuck, it restricts range of motion, which we obviously want to avoid. Then I have also for the fascia here, really cool tool. It's a cupping device, and you can put it on the muscle like this, and it sucks in the muscle and the fascia. Now I didn't apply any oil. Sometimes you can apply some oil and then move it around and go through range of motion. It will leave marks though, so it'll leave them at least 5 minutes on, or when you have oil you can move through the range back and forward. See, it pulls it out, nice cupping, and it also goes with heat, and then we can release it. It does leave marks a little darker than these, but it's a great way if you have adhesions to work on those. Then I like those balls. I use these on my neck and also on the glutes. This one is a little softer, this is a little bit harder, especially when you start out with your tissue work. The muscle will tend to be really, really tight. So usually start with something softer and then advance to these, and depending on where you're at. Obviously, these also for the neck or for the back, between the shoulder, rhomboids, and so on. These I usually use on my lower arm. I can roll over it. Great tool. This one also, you can place it on the ground. It's not for the soft ones. For soft people, it really digs in. I usually use it on my rhomboids between the shoulders, or I put it in the wall, lower, and then lean into it. Same principle. Kinesio tape, a must. If you have a tight muscle, calves or whatever, hamstrings, you place them, create a little tension, so you work on your tissue even when you're not exercising or stretching. Then these, a little harder, a little bit more hardcore. I like to use them sometimes on the glutes, sometimes on the back, between the shoulder blades. Here you put the legs in between, so it looks like this, something like this. And then you roll up and down. It's a little hard to see right now, but you guys get an idea. These here, fantastic. I use these every day on my spine, so they have a place in between. These are just different tensions or different densities. This one is different in its width, all of these. I like the softer ones, because you can easier travel with them. So when it comes to weight, those kind of aspects. And then, you know, I always play around harder ones that I put together myself. This is also a little softer one. Then foam roller, different varieties. This one actually vibrates, so that's always a nice addition to it. This one is more to travel, a little smaller. I personally prefer the longer ones. It's just more comfortable, especially at the beginning. Then these with some knots in it, they are very good when you have really tight spots. Same one here, you can use them very good on the spine, has for the spine the areas, and then a little bit softer version of it. And then last two, this one I really like. I use it with clients, especially on the shoulder area. I can dig in a little deeper and create a little more tension. Excellent, or also for the calves and hamstrings. And the last one, this one, you know, this is more for the fascia. I can work like certain areas a little deeper, a little bit more intense. And yeah, that's a good overview. It's not all the stuff I have, but it gives you an idea on how important tissue work is. And yeah, if you guys have questions, just post it under how I use it, and I can make some videos. And I talk to you guys soon. Take care.